Morning, everybody. Kevin back from Watches with Joe and Kevin. Very excited to continue on with Season 5 of The Sopranos, Episode 5. Really enjoyed the last episode, and we got a real look into Tony and his insecurity slash need to have a yes man. Carmela completely called him out on it and said, your friends are all lackeys. You don't have real friends. They suck up to you. Tony realized she was right, but when Feach didn't laugh at his very middling joke, he had Feach taken care of, which means Tony not only realized that Carmela was right about the fact that everyone around him is just lackeys and yes men, but decided that that's what he preferred rather than somebody being honest to him. And we've kind of seen it earlier, right? When Tony B, cracked jokes a little bit, and Tony kind of lost on him, said, "You can't talk to me like that. I'm the boss," even though Tony B's not really part of the crew at all. So Tony is choosing to live in a bubble here of his own like insecurities, kind of insulating himself, a little bit of an echo chamber, which is again showing once again that he is in desperate need of more therapy. He is not okay. But we also saw at the end of the episode, which I thought was obviously profound and where I felt like we've been kind of heading anyway. Once AJ was out of the house, and I understand Carmela's frustration 100%, AJ is a lot to deal with sometimes. He's not just just a regular kid doing regular kid things. There are lines he crosses that regular kids don't really wander up to. And of course, him never getting away with it doesn't help. But the fact that she insisted he go stay with Tony, and Tony and AJ are going to have to deal with their little boundary battle, as AJ seemed to be testing him a little bit about watching TV versus doing homework, but ultimately gave in. The fact that she was completely alone and alienated and missing her kids, I think that's going to be step one into her just reconciling with Tony. I think it's inevitable that she forgives him to some extent and moves on with him to whatever level that's going to look like. It may never reach, like real love and respect, but maybe close enough for her. But I think missing her kids, being alone in the house, I think is what's really going to kind of coax her into going back that direction. And I think Tony would welcome it immediately, even though he acts like he's completely happy or says he is. Absolutely not. Let's go ahead and jump into it here. I want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us. I'd like to give a special thank you to all our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Balazs Foldes, Chris, Derek Peterson, Devin Garneau, MTC93, Jamie Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, Natasha Norris, NJ, Sudugunda Vorapu, Torgeir Linkstad, Trey Contreras, Ware Panda 47, and Yannick from Montreal. Thanks so much, guys. So glad you're here. If you will look in the description below, you'll see a link to our Patreon page. That's where all of our full linked reactions are. We're way ahead of everything on Patreon of where we're on YouTube. You're going to have to sync and watch along with your own source material, though, due to copyright law. I'm kind of wondering, as we are getting ish towards the end of the show, and I understand someone let me know that season 6 is the last season, but it's much longer, 21 episodes. So basically 2 shortened seasons compared. But if he does get back to Dr. Melfi at all, if her role is going to be as his therapist, I mean, we don't have an incredible amount of time left on the show for Tony to change and grow. Obviously, he can still go back to therapy. We can have it for an episode or 2. But
He's got an office here.
Saturday night? That's dedication. The guy sure can put in the hours.
they all know, right? Oh, they're all bailing.
Number 2.
I'll take you to your car.
No, I gotta go now. Oh my God.
Just get her to a bathroom.
What, you got a general anesthetic or something? The slider can't do much.
Is he doing hair plugs or something?
Just keep a little pressure.
All right. I'm gonna get this down to the lab, see what's what.
Oh, okay. So like a biopsy on a mole or something?
Meantime, there's a canteen on level L. I'll let you know when the results come back.
I automatically assumed he was going to hit on her.
How's your personal life?
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes GI disturbances are stress related.
Okay, yeah.
Is there anything unusual that might be giving you the Jim Jams?
Her whole life is Jim Jams.
I gotta explain my business to you now? After so many years?
Well, it's your life, Tony.
Got that right.
I still gotta bring him a stool sample.
Jesus, please.
You were the one who yelled at me to go to the doctor.
I gotta know every detail? And my Aunt Josephine had colon cancer. Her whole asshole rotted out.
He's so sweet.
We're gonna mop the floor with the whole fucking world. The whole world's gonna be
God.
under our control. So what are you worked up about?
That sounds like George Bush and Donald Trump are in cahoots here.
You got ulcers already?
It's called IBS.
What's that?
Was that really not that known at the time?
See this?
Yeah, I noticed that. What happened?
It's cancer.
What?
Oh.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
Well, they think they got it all. Knock wood. Just cancer. The things that run through your head.
Kind of surprised he didn't tell Carmela about it.
So on top of everything, now I'm a head case.
No. Come on, stop blaming yourself.
Yeah, Tony would know. He's been in therapy.
Where you going?
Jesus Christ, go back to bed.
The fuck's your problem?
My fucking tooth is killing me.
Everyone's sick in this episode.
I love you. Call me.
She's got diarrhea.
She's really fishing hard.
You want?
I twist my arm.
I just think she's going to get caught and careless.
Though at least I can pour a glass of wine without him giving me the expression.
Constipated owl.
That's good. Okay, are these two getting closer in a way that's going to get really weird that ultimately is going to get her caught?
How you feeling? Everything all right in here now? Your stomach all right?
I know what you're doing. Don't distract me.
Oh no. Tony, this is over the line even for you.
Yes. Did I get your toe?
No.
Oh my god. This went fast. Okay, that kind of got me jumping too there.
Yeah, come on in. Hey.
Yeah, now get your shine box. Yeah. It's about time. Things were spiraling with him. Between cancer fear and about hooking up with his nephew's fiance. Here I said 10 minutes ago, maybe they won't get back into therapy at all because there's not that much time left in the show to really work on him.
And I know I'm on probation, and I deeply regret what I did.
Want to be more specific on what you regret? The kissing, maybe?
This is a very big step.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I mean that you've come here to talk about this impulse instead of just acting on it without...
That's true.
Tell me about the niece.
She's drop dead gorgeous. I could do it right this time. I could...
Oh, no.
Carmela, I'd get hosed financially. There'd be no reason with her after that. And my nephew, it would kill him.
Yeah.
After years of grooming him to be my number two. That'd be very bad for the girl. She doesn't deserve that.
Also true.
I got lucky the first time because I was able to control myself, but you only get one of those.
But you think of her as a daughter.
Even if I want to fuck her brains out.
This is a milestone for you. You have to be honest with yourself. I know this is a powerful urge, but if you can't keep it in your pants, you have to stay away from her.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think he's going to hook up with her, I mean.
I recall you used the words drop dead gorgeous about me and how you had to have me.
That's good, yeah. And you got over it.
Act and create a bed of misery. Or you can look at this as a chance to do something good.
This is a great session. I love the writing in this. I absolutely love it.
He's really nice. He listens.
He's kind of attractive. Definitely an alpha male.
I think that's what it is for a lot of these women.
I love Christopher, and sooner or later we're gonna get out from under all this shit and leave this fucking state.
Oh, honey, no.
We really don't know him. He listens.
I like how we see the FBI and just how juvenile they can be sometimes.
I made a resolution. I gotta start spending a lot more time on the floor. Crack the whip.
They're both trying to avoid each other.
I'll probably try you again. Let's do back tomorrow.
Don't want to talk about the boyfriend that's in the way.
Well, back there looked irregular around the margins. Every time I see anything now, I think I got melanoma.
I can imagine.
Yeah, put your shirt on, man.
You're replacing the alternator.
You want a belt?
What I could really use is some...
It's 2 o'clock. Cross-eyed Billy probably left the Bing already.
I know a guy, Andre. He's always up.
Well, cancel the car. I'll give you a ride.
Ugh. He is not learning anything.
What?
Yeah. She drowned on a picnic.
I don't know if I remember Danielle.
Tony!
Why? This is why they say don't swerve to miss an animal like that.
I'll have the nurse process your discharge orders.
Whoa. This was a very bad accident. I mean, are you sure you did all the tests?
He's just really worried.
I did the appropriate tests. I hold a medical degree from Johns Hopkins. My grandmother was the first black woman licensed.
All right, take it easy. The young lady that I was with, they said she was okay, but can I see her?
Well, she looks a little worse for wear.
I don't even remember what happened.
Was a raccoon in the road.
God, they swerved and wrecked to avoid a raccoon.
Chrissy's coming home today.
We should probably talk about that.
Gonna make up a story and not tell him what you're doing in the car? Is it weird that he was just giving her a ride home? Is that not something Tony would do under not flirty circumstances?
Where is she?
Mount Mercy in Dover.
Dover?
Apparently they swerved to avoid a deer in the road.
They?
A deer?
Is he all right?
Not a scratch. The fucking luck on this guy.
Oh, yeah, Dover. She's got an aunt she's close to out there who's been sick. She's friends with Tony's aunt.
Is that true? Or is he just making this up to save face?
What, so you're just not gonna talk? I almost got killed, Christopher.
I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Busting my ass with a bunch of rednecks making a living to buy you alcohol and coke and all the other shit you're shoveling.
Swear to God.
You know how this looks? Don't talk to me. Shut your mouth.
So how awkward is this going to be now with Tony and Christopher?
People who don't clean up after their pets. Pop this in that basket for me, will you?
See, he won't confront Tony. Tony's going to have to do it himself.
I'd be thinking the same thing if I were you. But it's not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look how mad he looks.
And how you were the best thing that ever happened to her.
Well, you don't think this fucking devastates me?
Well, frankly, you scored so far over your head when you got her. What do you expect?
Oh, no.
Everybody knows you've been the biggest fucking coos hound around the past 4 or 5 years. Your midlife crisis, you...
Oh, no.
On everything I hold sacred. On my children. There's nothing going on between me and Adriana.
He's going to take it out on her, isn't he?
But Adriana suffered a severe blow to the head.
Adriana got caught giving a big guy a blowjob.
Of course.
Now, statistics shows that most single car fatalities are the result of guys popping their load behind the wheel.
It's like middle school game of telephone.
Hey, let me tell you something. When Christopher was in rehab, she was calling me all the time.
Oh, my God.
We were just talking about my brother Joel.
Oh, yeah? What about it?
So, did you in, huh?
I asked him a fucking question.
Yeah, this is going to be a real thing.
Oh,
Hey, motherfucker!
Hold it.
I just feel like this is all going to land on Adriana.
Hey, hon. I already ate. There's a casserole in the mic.
Yep, here we go.
Oh, you son of a bitch. I was gonna stay up all night and clean this fucking...
That's true, she was.
You want me to use you, bitch? You're fucking killing me.
No, I don't. I love you.
Yeah, this was coming, man. God.
Out of here. I never want to see you again.
Jesus. Oh, and now, of course, this is getting him right back to drinking.
Thought you were an algebra test. Oh, chill out. What did you say?
Oh.
Hey, just go upstairs. Study.
Well, what about the pizza?
Now.
God.
Thinks there was. So he started drinking again. He beat up Adriana and he threw her out of the fucking house.
Where's his fucking self-control, this guy?
Where's your self-control?
Christopher's not right in the head, Tony. Who the fuck knows what he's capable of?
Well, he knows where to find me. You see him, you tell him that.
Oh no, this can't escalate.
What do you want, Tony? He couldn't bring this in himself?
What, I can't even come in and say hello?
What you want is to know if I heard the disgusting shit.
Oh no!
Christopher's upset, that's all. He could come over. He could say some things that a kid shouldn't hear.
Just please leave.
It's the one time Tony wasn't cheating, and the whole world thinks he was. But he never should have gone back and got in the car and gone out to get the drugs with her. You know, an early 2000s Humvee is so Christopher. This is getting so out of hand.
Motherfucking gun!
How's Tony gonna react to this?
Where are you, you fuck?
He's got a gun!
I know you're out there, you motherfucker! Why don't you come up?
Yeah.
You're fucking lucky I ran out of road!
Get over here, little cock, and I'll split your fucking whiskey.
Yeah.
Let me the fuck go! I'll kill all of you! Fucking...
He is out of control.
You draw down on the boss of a fucking family?
Yeah.
I can't relieve stress every once in a while. I don't got enough fucking problems. You sent me to North Carolina so you could fuck my girlfriend.
That's not really true.
The thought never even entered my head. You're a man. You're alone in a car with her. You fucking pushed me to this. You pushed me to this.
Whoa.
How do you tell me right now that you can take it into your heart that I did not do this shit? Well, this is as far as we go.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Tony, come on. Listen to somebody else for a change.
Fuck him.
Tony, try it my way. Listen to me.
Yeah, there's got to be middle ground here with from killing Christopher.
You got someplace maybe we could talk?
It's 3 a.m., and I just finished a 17-hour rotation.
Any gunshot wounds or broken kneecaps?
That was good. Oh, that was really good.
You're an excellent doctor. That's why I brought him here. Come on.
I really like Tony B's character a lot.
Excuse me?
Well, for instance, if she was wearing a seatbelt, then there would have been abrasions to the lateral anterior aspect of the clavicle, wouldn't there?
That's true. He's studying massage therapy.
On the right clavicle and the sternum just above the xiphoid process, which would indicate an upright position at the moment of impact.
Nice.
Okay, so what he's saying is that she was sitting up.
All right. Thank you, Doc.
Take his money and go. Why argue?
You two-footed veto. That's got to be resolved.
He was fucking laughing, which was wrong. They know you were out there scoring coke with her.
What do you care what people think? You know the truth.
I gotta live in the world.
Yeah.
Suspects what?
She saw you at the club. She said she thought you were coked out.
What are you talking about? I don't do drugs.
Oh, my God.
Look, forget about what they're saying. I'm asking you. You think I'd have sexual relations with her? Adriano's going to be a member of this family?
Early in the episode, you were thinking it.
Look, I know I haven't been a fucking saint, all right? And you got plenty of issues of your own on that subject. But you haven't exactly been a fucking saint yourself.
Everything he's saying is true.
Look, I'm asking you to pull with me to put a good face on this thing. For the sake of the kids and this family.
I gotta bail you out?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Don't get all excited. Most of it's from the accident.
No, it's not.
We'd like your permission to put a listening device in your business. His relationship with Tony could net us a lot of chatter. Don't forget, it's him we're after.
Yeah, even the FBI doesn't believe it. So this is the public show of everything's really okay. The whole place got quiet. I mean, it's the only way to get people to stop talking about it is just like everyone's moved on.
Nice to see you. Hope you have a pleasant evening.
Okay, good. Show for the troops. Something different to talk about. I honestly thought we were heading towards Christopher dying there for a minute. Yeah, it was really great insight into where Tony is. You know, this idea that I didn't do anything. I don't feel bad for him at all. Carmela said, where there's smoke, there's fire. And she's right. He can say he's innocent, and people can say he's innocent, and technically, I guess he is. But we also saw him early in the episode, which took place in a very short amount of time, over a couple days, fantasize about moving on romantically in his life with Adriana, and admitting that he wanted to sleep with her. So he got advice from Dr. Melfi saying, you don't want to go anywhere near that. It's just going to be pain and misery. And he was giving in. Christopher was completely right about that. It wasn't innocently we were just going to go out at 2 a.m. and get some drugs and do some drugs and then go home and everything was be fine. They were headed that way. Just because the crash happened before they got there didn't make them innocent. I don't know, emotional affair, you want to call it, whatever, but he's not innocent. He just isn't guilty of what everybody thinks he's guilty of, and it looks like they're going to kind of get past that. But once again, Dr. Melfi was right. You are headed down a bad path. It's just going to be pain and misery. And 24 hours later, it all blew up. Yeah, I think he would have slept with her that night if, or at least tried to. She would have. I mean, she was there too. She would have got along with it. It would have happened if it wasn't for the raccoon in the road. I like the fact that he swerved to avoid hitting a raccoon, which is really is a dumb thing to do. It's just dangerous. I hate to sound cruel, but the raccoon dies before you almost kill a couple people. I live in an area with a lot of raccoons, and there are dead ones on the side of the road all the time. And if the alternative is serious car crashes, then I'm sorry, Mr. Raccoon. And at some generation, you got to learn to stay out of the road. But I like that the story it changed to a deer later, a much larger, more dangerous animal to hit, so it makes the accident seem less stupid. That's the big issue, right? We don't want to sound dumb like we serve to avoid a raccoon, so let's say it's a deer. Well, how about the bigger issue of the 2 a.m. to get drugs with the guy's fiance? That's the larger issue. But that's Tony. Will he learn anything from this? Probably not. Does this? I feel like we're heading towards and we have been for a while, an ending arc with Adriana, who is just stuck in this world with these horrible men, can't seem to see it, can't seem to get out of it, defended Christopher for beating her. Really, he did, or she did, right there at the end, right, with the FBI agent. If it was Christopher with the woman, I would have killed him. So implication being, I totally understand why he smashed my face in and kicked me out. So yeah, it just seems like we're heading towards a real tragic ending for Adriana, and I feel like getting caught. Either snooping or working with the FBI is ultimately going to be what her end is, and who knows what that's going to do for Christopher also, because Christopher walked right up to the edge in this episode in a way that came on hard and fast. It's not unrealistic, but everything moves so fast in this episode, right? Tony's attraction to Adriana went from, oh wait, she's really hot and she's kind of talking to me, to almost hooking up with her, which I don't mind. It's kind of how it works in the real world sometimes. So I thought that was completely earned and realistic. And then Christopher's overreaction, drinking, and ultimately almost getting to the point where he got himself killed if Tony B hadn't stepped in with an alternative plan. It all happened so fast, but sometimes these things move fast. And I think it all escalated in a way that really made sense. I really thought this was an incredibly well-written episode that gave us a lot of insight into really a lot of the characters. Most particularly Adriana and Tony, but also where Christopher's head is right now, and where Carmela is, and how like juvenile the boys' club of Tony's little circle works. In the telephone game, everything blowing completely out of proportion, and Tony B, kind of got to play peacemaker here a little bit. Man, he's been a great addition to the show. I thought this was an exceptional episode. I can't wait for the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.